Hey everyone, this is Steven and I will be informing you about the ideas of green roofs. And no, not literally those green roofs, but something different. This is where you plant vegetation on top of roofs and use that to decrease the amount of heat there has been on cities. But first I would like to give you a brief introduction of some facts about global warming and how that has affected the temperature on Earth. And first off, we know our sun is happy and delightful. It gives us sunlight and basically helps us survive. And it's been really useful these past days. But then our happy Earth is getting worse as things go on. It has a little atmospheric membrane that helps decrease the amount of sunlight Earth receives. But with the excess CO2, it doesn't help Earth. And how this works is quite simple. First off, CO2 comes from carbon and oxygen, which we produce by cars. And cars are always on, and wherever we go we use CO2 as CO2 as a result. And as you can see, it destroys plants as it goes by too, of course. And that's how everything really works. This is why the Earth is so hot, because the CO2 blocks the atmosphere, and then the sunlight that goes through comes up and back down. And the ideas of green roofs is turning something like this into something like this. And to give you a better picture, it made perhaps something like this. This is where they plant vegetation on top of roofs to decrease the amount of heat there are. And here's another picture. It actually is more useful than you think, and it really does work. And to give you a comparison, this is a traditional roof, and that's a green roof. On the left side, the traditional roof, you can see that when the sun hits the roof, it deflects off directly, and that hits every other roofs. But then when it also hits a roof, the amount of heat that is hitting there goes into the concrete and goes into the building, therefore making it really hot. And any rain that comes onto it just slides right off and doesn't really help it. But then with the green roof, the idea is that when the sunlight hits the plants use photosynthesis to receive the sunlight, and then not most of the sunlight that are hitting it are deflected off a little only. And most of the heat that lands on there will be on the plants and won't be on the roofs. So when it goes into the building, it'll be cooler. And it's also useful too, the fact that when it rains on top of the roofs, the plants will be taking the water instead of just wasting it and then not using those water and making it go through the gutters. So in the end, it's useful for both us and the plants. And to give you a different view, here there's a left side and right side. The left side is a building without greens, and on the right side it is. From the left side, you can see that it's completely red, and that's saying that it's really hot. And it goes up to 110 degrees. On the right side, there with the vegetation, it is cooler, and then that dropped to 82 degrees, which helped extremely. And that's about what I mostly have to say. And just think about it. It's a unique idea, and New York City has already gone through it, and it's been helping them. But just think about it. It's something new. And thank you for listening.